What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So, if you're new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you're not new here, maybe this is new news, old news. That's what I meant. But I wanted to make a little bit of an updated video on what healthy living for a healthy life is, and also to welcome you. So first of all, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life has been a thing, a Facebook group, aka family, for quite some time. We just tipped over 3 years last month. So I was hiking today and I was thinking about some things, and I started talking about, kind of my whole healthy journey and stuff like that. And I began understanding that healthy living for a healthy life is probably one of the main factors of myself being and still pushing for healthy goals, or being health minded, focusing on weight loss, keeping weight off, and things like that. Because I think probably realistically, like, if I did not have the accountability of having a healthy Facebook group slash community slash family in order to be able to come back to on a regular basis, whether it's through my YouTube or whatever platform, it really does massively help me. And I feel that we as a family can also help other individuals. We do so many things here. We do challenges, we do tiny little step things. We have members like Ellen that does a 30-day step challenge. By the way, Ellen, I hope you feel better soon. All kinds of people do all kinds of really cool things here. People post recipes, positive quotes. We have Motivation Mondays, Tough Tuesdays, Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursdays, Fun Fridays, Song Sundays, and silly Sundays. All kinds of stuff that we do. And it really helps us focus not only on the balance part of it, but also we get so many different spectrums of so many different types of people and ranges of ways of eating. So we have some amazing new members, and we have members such as like Michelle. Michelle and Angela are really good friends, and Elizabeth is a that I've known for, I guess, over a year now. When I was training at Trainers Club last year, and we both train at Self Made now. And then Michelle is her client, and Angela is my client. And Angela and Michelle were friends, and it's kind of cool because now they're both in the group, in the family. And there's other people that don't do low carb. There's people that do low carb. There's people that do macros. There's people that do flexible dieting. There's people that are vegan. There's people that are pescatarian. There's people of all walks of life. There's people that don't need to lose weight. There's people that are focusing on gaining weight or putting on muscle. There's people that are focusing on weight loss. There's people that are literally coming from so many different spectrums. And I think the single most important thing that a lot of people may not realize about Healthy Living for a Healthy Life is that we're a community full of freaking really positive people. We're not badgering each other and stuff like that. There's no bullying here. There's no bagging, bringing people down. If you feed off the drama, that's cool. There's plenty of groups out there. But you know what? I want to be the family that doesn't do that to each other, because we all know, like, if you grew up with a dysfunctional family and stuff like that, it really scarred you. And I think the internet is too full of really bad, negative, kind of like sideways compliments or backhanded compliments, or even, and that's usually at best, most of the time it's just straight up hatred and meanness and stuff like that, because you got keyboard gangsters, and people don't realize that just because they're on the other end of a keyboard, that they what they're saying or typing doesn't have an effect on people, and it really does, especially people like myself that have struggled with weight loss, and I'm very sensitive to those type of things that are being said and stuff like that. So it really does play a huge factor, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. So healthy living for healthy life is like that one safe haven where you don't have to deal with that type of thing. And I get that sometimes that type of thing pulls you in and stuff like that, but let's be completely honest. If you're trying to be conducive to a more healthy lifestyle and change and make this sustainable and stuff like that, those type of feelings that people are making you feel on a negative spectrum are not going to be conducive to long-term change. And maybe it makes you mad for the second and you want to prove somebody wrong or something like that, but in the end of the day, you don't have to prove anybody wrong. The only person you have to be better than tomorrow is the person that you were being yesterday. Meaning, like, just keep doing you. Do what works for you. Don't do this for anybody else. Don't do it because you're mad about somebody or people saying certain things. I'm not gonna lie, that's how a lot of fires are started, as far as like the burning desire inside for you to be able to change. And there's nothing wrong with that. I originally started because of my divorce, and I realized I was a bad, not only not the best father I could be, I was definitely not the best husband I could be. I was faced with some really significant life changes, and it really pushed me in a direction of more healthy living and stuff. So but I noticed once that faded, because it eventually came to a halt inside of me, and that burning fire was no longer my desire, for lack of better terms. But it became about me, about, I transferred into saying, what's going to really make me feel good for the long term? What do I need to do for me to be happy about this? What is it going to take? So I will say the most important thing that I want you guys to remember is, make this journey about yourself and what's best for you. If flexible dieting works for you, fine. If carbs work for you, that's fine. Just make sure that you don't get stuck in a system mentally to where your body is rejecting whatever thing you think is good for you just because you tend to slack off too much or whatever, or you're giving yourself a break or whatever. So healthy living for a healthy life, and I'm tired. I just went hiking for a few hours. Healthy living for a healthy life is really cool, and we're full of positive people. If you guys ever have questions, you can shoot me a message. You can shoot the moderators a message. We're up to like 30 moderators, which is absolutely amazing. We're just about ready to tip over into 3,800 members, and a lot of people here will say, well, there's a lot of keto groups out there, or Atkins groups out there, or fitness groups out there that have thousands and thousands of people. We're pretty strict, and we keep a close-knit community, and the reason is because we are growing, at a pretty steady rate. The important thing is that we're also making sure that we don't let people that are jerks in, people that are rude or disrespectful to each other, or spreading hate and stuff like that, or negativity and stuff like that. So the people that we do have here, including yourself if you're watching this, are really amazing, and we're really thankful to have all the opportunity to work with all types of people like that. So it's really cool. It's a unique place, and I'm also very thankful for this. So this is going to be your new message. This is, I feel like I needed an updated version of Healthy Living for Healthy Life. Now we're at currently 15,000, almost 500, 15,500 subscribers on YouTube. 38 members in here, 3,800 members, 3,800 members in here. We just popped over 1,000 in World Travelers, so if you haven't checked that out, that's also a Facebook group that we do. I'm passionate about travel and healthy living, and doing the best that I can every day. Listen, we're not perfect. Like, there's going to be constant things that drag us down, whether it's like, it could be food, your job, it could be just life in general and stuff like that. It's not a strive to be perfect, like to perfect yourself. It's just a strive to just try to do better. If you think about eating poorly or whatever, just think, do I really need this or something? You know what I mean? You really can make a difference just by stopping and thinking about certain things just for a moment and listening to your instincts. You guys have a beautiful day. If you're new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also, please introduce yourself. Don't be afraid to. We're curious about your journey as well. Be stronger than excuses, as the shirt says. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water and stay on track. Thanks for coming.